Hello. Now please, I hope you can hear me. I haven't streamed in a very long time. Hello everyone. Hope everyone's good. I don't really have a well, I do have a reasonable excuse for not streaming in ages. I've just been busy with the house move and stuff, but finally settled in and stuff. Can you hear me? Am I all good? Radio check. Good. Excellent. So, what do you all think? To the new McLaren. I say new McLaren. One-off McLaren. Right, so I'm going to get started, but as you can see, I've done some overalls already to match. Obviously, there's Sparko, I believe, McLaren. It has been a while. I looked online because I wanted to do something reactive to this stream because it had been so long, and yeah, I saw it and was like, no, it can't be. And yeah, it's been, I think my last stream was when I did the AlphaTauri helmets about 3 weeks ago. So yeah, a long time. And then the last kind of proper video really has been the my first real world design. So the first thing I'm going to do is I want to make these helmets look 70s. And if you've ever seen a race helmet in the 70s, you'll know already. They got a big old visor. So I'm gonna try and like black out some of the visor to add like even more black space on the visor, so it kind of looks like a 70s helmet. And hopefully that looks quite cool, and it also gets rid of these things, which wouldn't necessarily be. Yeah, I did a 90s helmet for Lando and Daniel, didn't I? Can't remember when that was. Start of the season sometime. And it is annoying's not the right word, but it's a shame it's the same team, but then at the same time, you'll know I do like doing reactive to kind of real world things, so it gives me something to chat about as well as we do in the stream. So I didn't really see the chat when it was going on. What does everyone think? I assume everyone's a big fan of the livery. And if you haven't had a look yet, after, or I guess you could always do it during the stream because it's going to be a while. I wrote an article on WTF1 about how Monaco should be a throwback race, which I believe they did in NASCAR fairly recently. Is the orange? It's not orange. It's actually a mustard yellow. It's not quite orange, but I imagine it does look very bright on this webcam. It's funny you say that actually, because I saw Katie as in podcast WTF1 Katie the other day, and she was telling me that the pillows in the background of the podcast that everyone always mentions as like, oh, you've got WTF1 pillows or like McLaren pillows are like yellow as well, and we've got the same webcam, so obviously the yellow just looks a bit orangey on it. I heard Lando's doing a special helmet for Monaco. I bet he is. Of course he is. It's Lando. I wouldn't expect anything less from him. Would it be Lando if he wasn't exactly? Right, that's looking a bit more 70s now, which is quite cool. Oh. If I could own an F1 team and could pick any drivers past or present, who would be in the team? That's a difficult one because we talk in performance, because obviously Gareth has got it nailed that yes, it would be Orange Arrows, WTF1 sponsored, and then yeah, probably Verstappen and Hill. I mean, my favourites of all time are like, yeah, Max, Damon Hill, Montoya, but stick them all in the same team. I feel like Hill would be a fine, like Damon Hill would be a fine like number 2, not number 2 driver, but do you know what I mean? You'd kind of need someone alongside Max because they probably wouldn't be the best of friends. Like, you don't want to give Max a teammate that's going to well, he's the teammate killer now, isn't he? He's the new Alonso almost. Right, what helmet to do first? I guess now I'm unsure whether to do Lando's helmet in his kind of neon yellow, because it's not a very classic colour. Whereas more of a kind of a lighter yellow is more, maybe more appropriate. Oh, hey, Nora. Damon Hill was the Bottas of 1993. I mean, that was before my time, but I know, yeah, he was a bit more of a, well, he was Prost's teammate, and Prost very much, well, he vetoed Senna, didn't he? So I've got this, I've just done a couple of graphics of like, to give it that kind of old school vibe where it's just got their name on it. I need to do the modern sponsors. I don't feel like they have that many sponsors on the actual helmet, if I remember correctly. That's quite cool. I'm not sure about this yet. I'm gonna mess around with it, but it's gonna be a classic case of it looks good on one side and not the other. Guess I could. I just skewed the wrong one. No, I can't do that. Okay. Imagine the Gulf livery parked in front of the podium. That would be nice. I wouldn't rule it out. The thing is, everyone, you know, I said it on Twitter today, everyone roasts Monaco, and I get it. People don't like it. What annoys me about people that don't like Monaco, it's like, it's fair enough you don't like Monaco, but when people expect overtaking there, they almost like go into every race, and it's like, oh, we might you know, let's see how it is this, and then they base their whole thing of F1 races on whether there's like overtaking or not, and it's like, well, you're just not going to get overtaking at Monaco, like everyone knows that. So like, if you don't want, I get it. If you don't like it, that's fair enough. But don't expect there to be overtaking, because there just won't be. It's not that kind of race. The reason people like it is not because of the overtaking. Everyone knows that you can't overtake there, and yeah, it could be better with different cars and stuff. But I was saying this to, I think it was Chamber on Twitter today, that 2016. No, sorry, you go back to 2015. It was the race where Lewis lost it to Nico and he pitted him, and it was very dramatic, and there was the whole hoo-ha. And the year after was the one where Ricciardo nearly won and Lewis ended up winning, and then they had albeit you can't overtake, but he was doing everything he could to try and pass him, and it was really close. And then 2018, it was Ricciardo's redemption thing, where he ended up winning without the power. And it's just and then 2019 with Max and Lewis. There's been a lot of memorable moments for a race that a lot of people just say it's rubbish. But I don't think there's not many tracks out there where you could say that 4 of the last 5 races are truly memorable. If you get what I mean. Because I just know there'll be people on Twitter that'll be like, oh, so Monaco, there's still no overtaking. And it's like, I don't care. I don't care that there's no overtaking. That's not why I watch and like the Monaco Grand Prix. No one could overtake in Spain last week. It was still an amazing race, and I'm feeling confident that we might get. Yeah, it's just, I don't know why. There's just part of me that feels like either Charles Leclerc or Danny Rick or Lando could win. Just feels like. Might get something kind of a bit different, which would be cool. I've not watched Spain yet, should I? I feel like Spain was good because if you know the result already, which I imagine you will have, then it's probably not going to be as fun. Because I feel like it was good because, you know, there's not much overtaking, but when you don't know who's going to win, that makes a race exciting, right? His helmets remind me of Emerson Fittipaldi. Nice. Not a bad thing, hopefully. I mean, I want it to look 70s, so if it reminds you of Emerson Fittipaldi, that's a good thing. My favourite thing about the Gulf McLaren is the number in the box, in the the old school kind of, well, like what I'm doing now, the circle number. That's just so cool. Hopefully the strategies GA wild? Are wild? I think if it's a 1-2 for McLaren, they'd have definitely broken the one-off livery jinx. Hello. Oh, is it the playoff? No, it would be the playoff final. Is it a semi-final? I've not seen anything of the championship now. Leads aren't in it anymore. I just don't even look. Not sure about the number. I feel like that looks more 70s actually. It's quite cool actually, I like that. It's definitely got a Senna vibe to it, but I think any because of how legendary Senna made the yellow helmet, I think it's just you just can't have a yellow helmet because everyone just thinks of Senna. I feel like that was one of the things in the early days of Hamilton, of just number 8,100 of things people to criticise him for. People were like, oh, he thinks he's Ayrton Senna because he's got a yellow helmet. It's like literally just a tribute to his favourite driver as a kid. Is that really that much of a problem for some people? But haters gonna hate. Just gonna see what just have a quick look at McLaren helmet. I don't know if they've got any more sponsors on. It's a surprisingly small amount of sponsors on the helmet. To say that it's such a kind of busy design. That it's not actually that much not much going on there. You know what I did download? That would look quite cool. What do you reckon? Go for like old school McLaren logo on the back. Give it that proper like 70s kind of vibe. Go for that finish looks pretty cool. I feel like that's very much a 70s version of Lando. I didn't want to kind of make it the same colours. I might change the blue so it's the same as Gulf. What do people think? To be honest, I quite like that. But what I might do is just change one of them. Oh. Oh. I quite like the orange. Kind of ties the colours in quite nicely. Blue. Feel like it matches Gulf, but it's not too. Let me just try it on here as well. What are we thinking? Yay or nay? I quite like that. I think that looks pretty cool. This is change that as well to cool. Now I don't want to overcomplicate this. I've just had a look and there's not really any sponsors on the McLaren helmet. I thought they had a better tomorrow and all that kind of stuff on there, but apparently not. Does Lando actually have... Okay, sponsored by Bell Helmets. Let's, for a bit of detail. That is such a cool logo. I really like that. Just adds the whole like nice. That looks very 70s. Norris Gulf. Let's save that. Oh, is it Is it the? Can you hear the game music? I can't tell if it's I never know if it's playing like a random playlist that I've got on, or it is the game music. But if it's random mixture of everything and occasional piano music and lounge music and elevator music, then it is Gran Turismo. Lando looks kind of chunky. Yeah, the figures of no, I'm not fat shaming the Gran Turismo default character, but compared to Formula 1 drivers that have to have their weight absolutely ridiculous. Should do a... You can ignore that, it's just to go in the background. I'd say I'd do an 80s version of an 80s version of it, but a lot of people have done it already. I don't know why. I'll have a look at a picture in a sec, but for some reason it reminds me a little bit of, is it Mark Blundell's helmet? So there we go, there's the Lando lid. Yeah, someone on the Discord already did a design. Who was it? Quite a few people actually. Nick_LS. Oh, it's the same guy that did them both. Did a old school with new sponsors and old sponsors. That's cool. Have I seen the icon drivers from F1 2021? I have indeed. Interesting choice of drivers. Feels like someone like David Coulthard and Massa. I guess they won a lot of races and stuff, so certainly not bad drivers at all. Right, there's Lando done. What's the Discord? Let me send a link. So I've got my own Discord where we share like GT liveries and stuff, and also I'll update things I'm doing and whatever in there. What I want to do is at some point, the idea is that maybe do livery competitions on there, and I'll set like a challenge if people are down for that. Set a challenge, and then people can make their own make their own liveries, and then maybe I'll do a livery stream and then pick my favorite, obviously not including mine because I'll be doing it as what I would do, and then maybe at the end of the stream I'll go through and look at them and say like, oh, what do you guys think? That sounds cool. Maybe we'll do that. Right, save this and then we'll get on to Danny Rick. Right. Right, I'm gonna get rid of this now because I'm gonna do the Danny Rick one. Now, do not save over the top of it. Save. I do this so fast sometimes that I have lost a whole design before by accidentally saving over the top of it. Save as, there we go. Because I want to keep that 70s style visor. Have I tried the liveries in F1 2020? No, I haven't. I don't have F1 2020. I might get the new game because I yeah, I feel like I might get the new game because the career mode sounds fun. Maybe I'll do some career mode on this channel. People are down for that. Ignore the British flag on the suit because I can't get that. Oh, speaking of which, I haven't put this. So something rather exciting. You can have an exclusive look because it's not gone on my Twitter or Instagram yet, but it will do. Da-da-da. Can you see that? Yeah. Exciting. That arrived a couple of days ago. So, if people want to watch me be absolutely terrible at racing games, then good times. You can enjoy that. So yeah, I'm thinking it'd be fun to do some Gran Turismo, and then hopefully, if I can get better, get back on iRacing because I absolutely loved iRacing. I'm not sure what to do with Danny Rick's helmet. I'm thinking of doing like something similar to the kind of design that he's got with the different colour blues that he's got going on. Question is, would Danny Rick just go for something completely different anyway? I feel like he would. I'm not sure yet, by the way, so don't worry if you're not liking it, because really I'm just making it up as I go along. Try horizontal lines. I was thinking, does that mix up a bit? What do people think to that? Does that look... It's kind of a play on his sort of... I've made a logo which I feel looks quite cool. So I made this on, which looks very kind of very retro, I feel. Do I get rid of the black on Daniel's design? How do I get the logos in the game? I make them and save them as an SVG file, which you can do in Adobe Illustrator, and then I import them onto Gran Turismo. You can go onto the game. Yeah, I feel the same. It's too close to the Lando design. Try horizontal. Let's give that a go. I'm also not sure. Do you think keep the yeah, maybe let's keep the design for now. Right, let's go on Ricciardo's helmet. So he's got. I'm gonna do the colours that he had before. Oh my god, I can barely see that. I'm liking this more already. I don't know about you guys. I feel like it's a lot more unique. You know what I'm going to do as well? I'm going to make that one big and then oh, thank you. I'm glad you like the logo. I was actually really pleased with that. It's looks very 70s, doesn't it? Right, I need a really light blue. Sorry, I'm in concentration mode. It's kind of like, yes, very kind of almost Mika Hakkinen-like, isn't it? Parma violets. Yeah, it does. Underrated Parma violets, just saying. Can you still see me? It's getting very dark, I just realised. I've got my light on. Right. too grey, that kind of colour, I think. Do you like how this is looking? I just need to... I feel like this colour needs changing a bit, even though it's probably not too far off. Okay, this is not the design I expected to be going with, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm liking it. What do you reckon? Right, kind of still not quite right, that colour. Got a lot of pastel colours going on. I'm just gonna question is, when do I when do I stop? It's like, how do I kind of finish off the design? Dark blue on the top for a bit of... That's annoying. I've just noticed that the colour doesn't go all the way around. Cool. This is something. I have got a just make that blue. Quite like how it goes with the Gulf blue as well. How long have I been streaming for? An hour, okay. If you've joined me before, you'll know that every stream I do, without fail, lasts an hour and a half for some reason. Just get to an hour and a half and I'm like, cool, I'm done. And it definitely feels like it's going that way again. No matter how complicated or simple the design, always an hour and a half. Right. I may do the number in a circle. I also have, if you remember the design that I did for him when he first joined McLaren, I've got quite like a cool number 3 somewhere. That's quite a cool one. McLaren, this one. Just looks kind of oh god, don't mention the Ineos Mercedes. The only stream I've ever done where I literally just wanted to throw the TV out the window. That was I wouldn't say not a fun stream, but I just had proper creative block that day and could not get it right. Right, for this one, do people think I might just try it without the black around it? Meme throwing the PC in the bin, yeah, that was me. There we go. Right, am I or aren't I? Firstly, I need to just change the colour to that. Okay. Just going to remove the to see if it looks better. Does it look weird now? Kind of looks weird, doesn't it? I feel like it made the it made it look 70s with that black. Yeah, it does look weird now. And now it looks, you're right, it looks really empty without the visor. Did I save it before I removed it? I've completely forgotten. I think I did, didn't I?
This is the way we dance, dance, dance. This is the way we feel inside my mind, your mind.
Hey, I did save it. That'd be
This is the way we groove, we feel the funk.
Frederico, why did I
In the minds, in the
read
minds.
your message in Yoda's voice?
We love to feel this. Now dance, baby. Nobody knows my mission in this music. Only you can feel where I'm coming from,
Retro TV graphics might be a little bit too much. I don't know.
Dance, baby.
Would they just get too far where it's like you've got to watch it on a really pixelated screen, and we don't have a timing tower?
We feel our music. This is the way we love to get down, get down, get down, get down. It doesn't matter who you are, who you be, what you do, who are you. You could
No,
be
just change.
a DJ.
Just make it a little
You could be yourself,
softer because it looks
be yourself.
quite harsh.
It's all about the way you dance, you dance, you dance, you groove to this vibe, to my vibe, your vibe, our vibe. It doesn't matter, just dance, 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 dance. Now dance, baby. Just dance, baby. Dance, baby.
TV static, yeah. Go retro every time they go in the tunnel. The onboard camera cuts out.
You already know who I am,
It's crazy to think that was ever a thing.
Now I'm shaking, I'm feeling the groove I got with you. I don't care what you think or who you are. I'm having fun.
Cool. I like that. Just give that
It's all about dancing, romancing, feeling myself, feeling who I am, feeling who I be. Shaking my body on the dance floor. It's all I really want to be. Is me, is me, is me. But most
right, so
importantly,
oh, it's getting very dark. My light's dying. Hang on.
dance, dance, dance. I wanna dance. Now dance, baby. Now dance, baby. Shake that.
Right, so I reckon that is that. Actually, do I, before you all go, oh, what are we thinking? Does the matte look best or gloss? I feel like the the matte looks best because it makes it. Powder looks very weird. Don't know how it looks on the screen. Big question of the evening. We need Frank. Hang on. Just message Katie. Hopefully she replies, and if not, you can all tweet her and blame her for not sending Frank down. Frank's fan club demand their king. Okay, let's see if it comes down. David, that's so weird. I was writing that message saying the fan club demands him as you said that. That's really weird. Why does powder actually look quite good? Does it look good? I feel like the powder one almost looks cartoon in a weird way. Just noticed something very slightly. So if you've not joined the Discord yet, and you like doing liveries and stuff, give it a join, because I'll try and set up a livery competition. I hear some footprints, some footsteps. Hey! Come on then, come see your fan club. Ah! Oh yes, hello mate. Wow, was that your hello to everyone? Your little scream. Hello. Hello. Stay there. No, what are you doing? It's making it very difficult for me to just finish off this stream. Hang on. Right. Yellow tint to the visor, that would be amazing. But yeah, can't do that sadly. How old is he? He was 5 about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Take a quick picky chair. You like the design? He did. He was wagging his tail, so I'm guessing he's a fan. Frank, what are you doing? Right, take a quick picture of the Danny Rick one, and then We can compare them. Just for the sake of moving that out of the way. I can't wait to do some racing actually, again. It's going to be fun. Yes, I can see you, Frank. A Frank cam for future streams. You know how like yes, I can see you, boy. You know how like people have their pedals as the second thing when they're gaming. Here we go. There's a Danny Rick retro helmet. Just a live camera. Oh, just a live camera all the time. I mean, he'd probably love that because he loves attention. Cool. There we go then. Bang on time. 10 minutes to say goodbye. There's the Danny Rick. And there's the Lando. Very 70s looking lids. I think they'd look very cool. I'll try and get some proper pictures and put them on the gram. But I feel like they're quite cool looking designs. Very old school. What do you reckon, mate? You're a fan? I think Frank approves. He's tired. Okay. Thank you for joining me. I'm glad quite a few of you came and stuck around for the whole thing. I very much appreciate it. I was slightly worried that I hadn't done it in so long that everyone just forgotten and wouldn't be bothered anymore. But glad you still like these livery streams and stuff. And yeah, I'm hoping that hopefully in the next couple of days I can get the sim built and can do some sim racing. Cool beans. Right, I'm off. Thank you very much, everyone, and join the Discord. I'll drop the link in again. And if you there's a very cool I was going to do that for Le Mans and someone's already done it. The Zeno's done a Group C car with the old school Williams livery, which looks very cool. So if people want to join that, and I'll arrange some livery competitions and stuff. And yeah, let me know before I go which one you like best. I'll stick them on the gram and all that good stuff. And see you soon. You gonna say goodbye, Frank? Or are you just gonna stare aimlessly at the stream, at the camera? Bye.